Happy Wednesday. Obviously I'm not in our classroom at the minute. I've snuck into the year 1 classroom just because in our classroom we've got some children in. So today's story, we're going off Grandpa's Great Escape today and we're going to read You Can't Take an Elephant on the Bus. I might be joined by some other teachers from Key Stage 1 and early years this week. So Miss Williams might do a turn of reading a story, as will Mrs. Parkinson. Might see if I can twist Mrs. McGrail's arm into it as well. So, you can't take an elephant on a bus. You can't take an elephant on the bus. It would simply cause a terrific fuss. Elephants' bottoms are heavy and fat, and certainly would squash the seats quite flat. And don't sit a monkey in a shopping trolley, for monkeys are naughty and find it jolly to snatch your shopping and chuck it about. No, leave monkey at home when you go out. Nor should a tiger travel by train. Think of the panic, think of the pain. Tigers are built to spring and leap. Think of the passengers half asleep. And don't hail a taxi if the driver's a seal. With slippery flippers, he can't grasp the wheel. The taxi will slither and probably swerve, then throw everyone out at the very next curb. A centipede on roller skates is rather bizarre. With 100 feet, he'd go fast and go far. But to put on his boots, it would take him an age. He'd get in a temper and end up in a rage. And don't put a camel on a sailing boat. It's far too tricky to keep afloat. His hump and his feet would, I think, capsize the vessel and make it sink. And a giraffe in an aeroplane wouldn't be right. The roof of the plane just hasn't the height. With legs and a neck so bony and long, a giraffe on a plane would simply be wrong. And don't ask a whale to ride a bike. Just imagine what it would be like. Without a bottom to sit on the seat, how would he pedal without any feet? A pig on a skateboard, another mistake. He'd be too heavy, it would probably break. Or his trotter would trotter, unable to grip, and up and over, the skateboard would flip. And I wouldn't put a hippo in a hot air balloon. The basket's too small, there wouldn't be room. And if it did fly with hippo's great rate, it would come crashing down in a terrible state. And never let a bear near an ice cream van. Bears gobble up ice cream as fast as they can. And if they're stopped, they get annoyed, and an angry bear is one best to avoid. Then how can we travel, the animals shout? How can us animals get carried about? What's the best vehicle? We haven't a clue. Well, I've got an idea. How about you? Yes, animals on roller coasters are good for a laugh. There's room for everyone, even giraffe. So it's goodbye to skateboards, balloons and that bus, for we now have a conveyance that suits all of us.